What is up, team? And I want to do a video on Shirk, a little discussion, a little rant. I was going to do this video anyway, but when I was researching on the forums about Shirk, a big mistake for me going onto the forums because I got baited into a discussion with two or three, maybe mainly two individuals that were saying Shirk is for bad tanks that do not know how to tank swap, and that we've been tank swapping without Shirk for years. We don't need it. And I got baited into like schooling these individuals, and they just wouldn't listen. They were just posting nonsense, and this is why the forums get a bad rap, because you have bad advice from bad players. Both of these players, one wasn't level 70 and one, well, just take a look for yourself. One was, yeah. So anyway guys, Shirk is great. It is a DPS gain. You should not look at it as just purely a tank swap tool. It is a tank swap tool with a DPS gain, and it's important to lay down the fact that it's a damage gain. With Shirk, you can pull without an aggro combo, you can tank swap without an aggro combo, you can be in DPS stance for both of these, which overall, over the board of a 10-minute fight, the damage and the potency adds up, and any good tank will take this opportunity to do more damage with such a great roll skill. Now, can you replace this with an awareness and parry? You shouldn't really, unless you're doing solo content. You shouldn't really replace Shirk with awareness or parry, because Shirk is just too great. If I had to put awareness on for something, I would replace convalescence, because I'm not taking Shirk off. It's just the benefits are too good. Just the benefits are great. More damage, faster boss kills, damage through mitigation. That is the concept here. Now, I don't have a problem if you don't use Shirk. The problem I have is when you don't use Shirk and you go on the forums and you start spouting bullshit about how people who use Shirk are bad, they're not real tanks. It's the same concept as when you make a party finder for a farm group and you say high DPS only, and I join that party, and at the end of the fight has gone very well. You are not even green percentile, and you're a tank or something. Don't have a problem with people that don't do high damage in farm parties, but if you advertise it as a high damage party, you better well be doing a decent amount of damage, otherwise you are no better than a loot master party. Same concept with skill abilities. If you don't like a skill ability, back it up with hard research as to why it isn't great, instead of spouting nonsense with your grey percentile and your level 60 can't afford Stormblood meta. Now that little rant is over, I want to say Shirk is great. You should be using it. You should be using it on tank swaps. You should be, if you're in a raid group that wants to push a bit more, you should be using it in the opener as well with a tank swap provoke. That's more unique to raid groups that have coordination, but still, without that, Shirk is a great ability. Think of it like this. You should be tank swapping with, as a paladin, you should be tank swapping with Goring Blade, Holy Spirit, or Royal Authority. As a warrior, you should be tank swapping with Path or Eye, and as a Dark Knight, you should be, I don't play Dark Knight, but you should be tank swapping with Soul Eater. Basically, tank swap with your highest DPS combo, because the aggro is going to be there from your other tank. You know, no need to sacrifice damage with an aggro combo, because it's just not needed anymore. This is the way tanking is going. And if you are stuck in the past, you are so narrow-minded as to say, we don't need it because we can tank swap fine. You are missing the entire point of the ability, and you are simply just a bad tank. That's all I'm going to say, guys. So use Shirk, love Shirk. If you don't use Shirk, you know, it's fine, but don't spout nonsense about it being bad, because it just shows your lack of skill. So that's all I got to say, guys. That's a little rant. And just a little kind of a video about why you should be using Shirk, and you should use it. You should have it. Any good tank will have Shirk on, because it's just great. But let me know what you guys think about Shirk. I highly recommend you use it. And yeah, that's all I got. So quick video. Take care.